Well, delighted, unfortunate reasons we're having the conversation. Let's get your reaction to the Premier's protest today. What do you think of that? Is the province doing enough?
Well, I mean, I want to thank the Premier. He certainly has a knack for getting it out there, using stunts and a few things. But he has drawn attention to it in a way that's taken it Ontario-wide. Up until now, the protests have been in Amherstburg and a little bit in Essex County. So I thank the Premier for that.
And what about from the provincial level, the LCBO? Should it consider stopping sales of Crown and other Diageo products?
Well, I don't know. That's up to the province. I mean, what we're trying desperately to do is to work with the union and with the province and with the federal government to try to save these jobs. There's between 160 and 180 people who are going to find themselves without a job by the end of February. And our job, my job as mayor, is to make sure that we can protect those jobs as best we can, either by, keeping the Diageo plant open, or in the alternative, finding someone else to take it over. We cannot afford to lose these people cannot afford to lose their jobs.
It is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's one of your largest, if not the largest employer in the town. What kind of options could you have for that facility?
Well, the facility has been owned by a number of liquor companies over the years. It started out as a private liquor company during the Prohibition. It then went to Calvert, then it went to Seagram's, and most recently, it's been part of the Diageo empire. And we met with Diageo many times over the last few years to make sure that they were happy in Amherstburg, that they had no plans to move, and that everything was just great. And when they phoned me up after they had made the announcement, they told me after they told the employees, I was extremely disappointed.
Oh, I bet. Now, do they own the property in the building, or do they lease it?
As far as I know, they are the sole owners of the building.
So it will be up to them essentially what could happen next with it.
Yes, I'm hoping that, I'm hoping to convince them to stay. I think the Premier is right. This is a Canadian product that is known worldwide. It is made in Gimli, Manitoba. It is shipped by rail on Canadian rails. It is shipped to Amherstburg, where it is bottled, and then it is sold all over the world. And, for Canadian whiskey, probably the most famous one of all, to be bottled and sold from the United States is a real shame.
Now, have you talked to them since all of this has gone on, and have they maybe looked that they've thought about maybe coming back, or are they pretty set on going down to the States?
They told me in our few-minute conversation that it was a corporate decision made at their headquarters, which we know is in France, and that, it was an economic decision. That's all they told me.
Mayor, I appreciate your time, a difficult situation, but thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.